Hello, this is Captain Paxo. Probably wondering why I'm in the painted world of Ariamis. Well, I done fucked up again. Such a professional, aren't I? I recorded audio this time at least. Just not the video. Fuck's sake. God fucking damn it. So what you've missed is, unfortunately, we finished off New Londo. We haven't fought the Four Kings yet, so thank God you haven't missed that. But we lowered the water level. We went back to Firelink Shrine, and then we went to the Undead Asylum, and we did everything there. So we picked up the Peculiar Doll. We killed the two. What am I doing? The two Black Knights. We killed Stray Demon, and we killed Oscar. And because we picked up the Peculiar Doll, well, that's why we're now in the painted world. I am embarrassed, to say the least, that I fucked up the recording. God damn it. So now I've done both. I've now had an incident where I've recorded the video but not the audio, and now I have an incident where I record the audio but not the video. What a numbnut. God freaking damn it. That's really annoyed me. Because I just spent the last however long playing this game, which I do enjoy, but also having a conversation that was also somewhat interesting, and now that's just lost forever because I don't have any video to go with it. Oh, Christ. Alright, well, let's carry on then. Let's pretend that didn't happen, even though it totally happened, and I can't pretend like it didn't. Whoop. Should I do the sneaky shortcut, or should I actually play this level properly? I kind of want to do the sneaky shortcut because it's so much fun. And it makes this area a lot nicer. But I'm going to play through it normally. Bought some more charcoal pine resin as well, in case you didn't notice. Right. Get over here. Ow! Alright, that's one down. Where's the other one? He fell down somewhere, so he might take his time. Where are ye? Scrub Lord? Where'd he go? He fell in here, I'm pretty sure. Right? No? Where'd he go? Oh, I hate the camera in this game sometimes. I thought he fell down here. Maybe he fell all the way down there. I don't know. He must have, because he's not down here. Alright, well, let's just proceed on with the level. Get out of here. Charcoal pine resin. Burn up that top. Fuck you, camera. I've got auto wall recovery off as well. But the camera sometimes, when it collides with a wall, it gets all fucky and it... Well, it fucks with the movement of your character, because of course the movement of your character is directly tied to which way you're facing. And so he did a 180. When I was sprinting, he did a 180 like that, and when you're in that animation, you can't attack. God damn it. Not going well today, is it? It's a real shame because I had some really cool moments where I got really lucky with my hitbox. What are you doing? What is he doing? Right. I don't think you can make that, but sure, let's try it. Why not? Oh, hey, you can make it. Well, how about that? Oh, I need my charcoal. I'd rather not get toxicated. Or intoxicated, both in the game and in real life. Because I'm one of those few crazy people who doesn't like alcohol. Oh dear. Painted Guardian set. I don't know how I feel about the looks of that set. Parts of me really likes it, and parts of me is just sort of kind of like, well, I mean, it's alright, but is it really that great? I don't know. To be fair though, I am still salty about the fact that the Wanderer set is not in Dark Souls 3. I'm also very salty about the fact that Silver Knight weapons are not in Dark Souls 3. Like, what the fuck? You brought in the Silver Knight enemies, you can get the Silver Knight armor, why can't you get the fucking weapons? Just doesn't make any sense. Ah, who needs logic? I can't remember how to get to that weapon or that armor set. Oh, you have to drop down from above, as that enemy just did. Is there anything down here worth picking up? I don't think there is. No, I mean, if there is, I can get it when I grab the other stuff. Oh, he's coming around. Might as well deal with the harpy before it becomes a problem. Yeah, I need to go back to the bonfire. I don't have much Estus left. Just going to ignore all of these things. Phalanx wannabes. Oh, that's where he went. Hello. He did fall all the way down. Well, how about that? Alright. I could try and get Jeremiah to spawn. I don't really care. Man, I did not have a good time fighting Jeremiah the first time. But that was way back when I had a hard time just playing Dark Souls at all. So an NPC is terrifying. Man, I sucked at Dark Souls back then. Some people would say I still suck at Dark Souls. Nah, those people are few and far between. Very few and far between. Let me in the cage. Aww. Alright. Eh. Oh. Thought there was an item over here. Ooh, Acid Surge. Hey, remember when From Software buffed Acid Surge and then nerfed it in the same day? What the fuck were they thinking? Like, Acid Surge went from useless to god tier to useless. Again, I'm still salty about the fact that they don't have the Wanderer set in Dark Souls 3. Oh shit, this is gonna suck. Because I don't have a shield. Wow. I tell a lie, I have many shields. Can I even use that? No. Well, that's more stability. 70, 64. Let's go with 70. Oh, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. No, stop it. Damn you, bone wheels. Stop. Annex key. What does the annex give you access to again? Occult, Ember, pyromancies that I give no fucks about. I'm not too sure. I don't think this one actually... Oh no, it does. Spray toxin. Just got lucky with the range of this sword, because this sword does have a good amount of range, actually. Wrong way. This is the big old open area. Yep. Oh dear. This PlayStation went from being really, really good to being really, really not great. Very quickly. I mentioned it very briefly, but I got very lucky with hitboxes earlier. Stray Demon did like a horizontal sweep attack, and I didn't dodge, but somehow, I don't know if it went over my head or under, like, through the geometry of the, stop it. Under the geometry of, like, the mound in the center of the arena. I don't know what happened, but it didn't hit me. And then also, as I chugged a bit of Estus, a throwing knife from one of the painting guardians went straight under my shoulder that was raised because I was drinking Estus. But now I'm not getting so fortunate, mostly because bone wheels are being bone wheels. Look at these pricks. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Why? Stop it. Man, Bone Wheel's got nerfed in Dark. What is this guy doing down here? Is this guy always here? Bone Wheel's got nerfed in Dark Souls 3. Like, they're so not terrifying. And the statue of who the fuck knows what it is. Is it Velka? I don't know. That's what I think it is anyway. Maybe it's Velka. Maybe it isn't Velka. The great thing about Dark Souls lore is that you can speculate. You can just sort of go, well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I choose to believe this, you can choose to believe that. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. And whenever I'm thinking about the lore of Dark Souls, I always ignore Dark Souls 2 and 3. Because as soon as Dark Souls 2 was announced, I was like, right, so if it's in the past, that could be really interesting. But if it's in, like, the future from Dark Souls 1, then it's like, well, what? So your choice just doesn't matter then. Thanks, FromSoft. So I generally just choose to forget Dark Souls 2 and 3 ever happened in terms of lore. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Excuse me. There's an archer, and I don't want to get shot by him. Owie. Stop that. Sweet. Ooh! Get out of here. Level up. Wasn't I gonna do Power Within? Well, that never happened. I have an achievement slot though, so it could still happen. I just need a lot of souls to power up the pyromancy flame. Well, I don't think I need to, because I'm not too sure if powering up your pyromancy flame actually increases the damage that Power Within gives you. I'm not 100% certain on that. Actually, I don't think it does, because way back when, upgrading your pyromancy flame actually increased the damage that Power Within did to you. So people just didn't upgrade the pyromancy flame when they wanted to use Power Within. Oh, why is the nose itchy? No. Itchy nose, the bane of every gamer ever. Because you have to take your hand off the keyboard or the controller. Ooh! Down you go. I love this peak up here. Just gives you a really cool view of everything in this area. Man, one of the things that I always loved about some video games is that there'd be epic stuff just off in the distance, like structures and cities and cool relics and artifacts and stuff, but you'd never be able to go there, or well, it was more like, hey, there's cool stuff off in the distance, I wonder what that is. You know? And sometimes it's like, it's just really cool to look at it and be like, yeah, that's a cool thing. Have I just doomed myself? I think I've just doomed myself. I may have, yeah, I think I've doomed myself. Just home. Not that, the other one. God damn. Itchy nose. Fuck. Why? It's not that warm in here, is it? Yeah, I'd love looking at stuff off in the distance in video games and just stare at wonder like, oh, that's really cool to see that. Like, I wonder what that is. But then in some games, like Dark Souls, you can see stuff off in the distance, and then you go there, and you're like, oh, this is what it is. Oh, that's really cool. But then some games like Skyrim, you get there, and you're like, oh, I mean, it's alright. You know? I don't know, there's definitely a, what would the word be? There's something valuable in having a world that you show players, but you don't let them go everywhere, because it creates this sense of wonder, like, oh, this whole world is really, really cool. I'd love to be able to go explore it, but all I can do is just look at it in wonder. You know, I always think of Halo in that instance, looking at forerunner structures off in the distance and being like, man, that's so cool. Can I drop down here? How do you get to that item? I'm so dumb. I can't remember. Wait, you have to go to the annex, don't you? Now I remember. Okay. Because it's like a lot of people, when they talk about something like Skyrim, they're always like, you can go everywhere. And whilst it is cool, the more stuff you add in your game, the less concentrated the quality becomes. Like, the more spread thin all the areas become, less Q&A, and they just become a lot less interesting in my eyes. So that's one of the things that I don't really like about open worlds, is I feel like not everywhere you go is super special or interesting, because there's so much of it. It just sort of, you get desensitized to it because there's so much. You know what I mean? Whereas in a much smaller game where there's a lot more diversity but a lot less total areas, like Dark Souls, it becomes so much more interesting because every area is that much more special. Ooh. How did that not hit me? Don't punch me. I'm getting really pissed off at my nose right now. Holy shit. What is going on with it? Oh, that's what it is. I thought I heard some fire wizard throwing stuff at me. Get out of here. That's death down there. Vow of Silence. Use my spacing to stay out of the range. Okay, I have to be able to get over there. I can! Yes! I found the way! I'm not lost anymore! What am I talking about? I'm always lost. It's life. You're meant to be lost. Or at least that's what I've gathered. With my 19 years of experience. Is that you're just sort of meant to be lost in life. Because everyone's always like, oh, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I've never known. It doesn't matter how much I think about it, I don't think I ever will know. And they're like, oh, that's alright, I never really knew what I was going to do when I was your age. Like, yeah, thanks. Everybody says that. And after you hear it like 50 times, you just sort of go, yeah, whatever, who cares? But then there's like plenty of people that you speak to when they're in like their 40s or 50s, like, I still don't know what I want to do. It's like, oh yeah, that's great. Looking forward to still not knowing what I'm I want to do when I'm 50. Sounds like life's great. So maybe you're just supposed to not know what you want to do. I don't know, I always envied those kids when you're at school where it's like, oh, where do you see yourself in like 5 years? And they like have like a full 5-year plan. It's like, oh, I'm going to go to university, I'm going to do this university, do this course, and it's going to do this, that, and the other. And I'm just sort of like, okay, I do not know anything. Alright. Pretty sure fire damage is the best option against this guy. Dagnab! Holy hell, that did a lot of damage. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Ooh. Ow. I'm gonna run away temporarily. Put on more fire. Where'd you go? Oh. Thanks, dragon. Die now, please. Missed. There you go. Ta-da! Ah, it's so dumb. And because I've gone this way, big old Knight of Baronik hasn't showed up. Because sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't. Question is, do I want to fight Priscilla? Probably not with one Estus. Big old life hunt scythe. I'm not really interested in fighting Priscilla. Priscilla's a cool fight, but not really interested in it. Alright, well that was... what's it called? Painted World of Ariamis. Not sure where we're going to be going next time. Probably New Londo. Finish off the 4 Kings. Thanks, dude. Come here. Prick. It's always awkward when you get out of a Painted World of Ariamis. It's like, oh, there's a lot of people here. How am I going to do this? But anyway, we'll save that for next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.